Hey friends, I am Catherine and today I wanted to show you the making of a pocket pendant. I like using pocket pendants for stuffing a bit of cotton into with a little bit of essential oil on so that everything smells nice all day. And I am going to show you how to make a knitted pocket pendant today. So I've got some white for my background, my base color. I've got a little bit of pale yellow, some pale green, and some darker green for colors that complement each other. And for this pocket pendant, I've also got a little bit of wadded up aluminum foil. That's going to be necessary for baking and shaping it. So you're going to want to have a little piece of wadded up aluminum foil as well. The inside of the pocket is the size you want to make this, by the way. First thing that you're going to want to do is roll out a snake of each of your colors that is an even width. So not just even along its length, but even for each of the three colors that you're using as well. You can use all one color if you want to too. You don't have to use three different colors. I just think three colors is going to be nice for this project. So just roll it out to a width that you think is good. I'm going to want it kind of thin, I think. Like that, maybe even a little bit thinner. We'll go with that for now and see how that works out for us. So just that thickness for all of them and see how it works. Which will take just a moment of rolling it out. While this is rolling it out, while this is being rolled out by me, while I am rolling this out, grammar, ha. While I'm rolling this out, let me tell you a terrible joke. I know a terrible joke and I'd like to share it with you. Actually, I know several terrible jokes, but they're part of a terrible joke series, so I'm going to tell you all of them, and because you are a captive audience, you cannot escape. Alright. What do you call a cow with 3 legs? Tri-tip. Because it tips. Get it? Very well. Didn't laugh at that one, that's fine. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. Oh, come on, that one was good. That one was good and terrible. Okay, fine. Didn't like that one then. What do you call a cow with 1 leg? Steak. Yeah. Okay, fine. What do you call a cow with no legs then? Ground beef. No, still nothing? Okay, last one. This one usually gets you. This one usually gets people. Try this one out, on for size. What do you call a cow in an earthquake? Milkshake. Oh, come on. I'm not even done rolling these out yet. You can't not enjoy the hilarious jokes. They are, I have to say, quite amusing. Okay. That thin green, or the light green one, the medium, yeah, the light green one, ended up a little thinner than the dark green one, but also like much longer because there was more of it. That's fine. The yellow's going to be the one that actually determines what we can do with this, because it's going to be the one that I have the least of. Go. Okay. That's about as even as it's going to get. Then what we do is we match up the ends with each other and take and straighten it down along its length. And then twist it. Without trying to let it go too badly. And Twist it so that it's even all the way along, and hopefully sort of tightish. We will see how that ends up being. And then once we've got it twisted to how we want it to be, we'll just take and roll it once or twice just to make it stick. You don't want to roll it too much because you will make your twist disappear, and you want to have that twisted texture in there. That's the whole point. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing for the other two, only we're going to make them the same length as the yellow. So we'll just lay it down. We probably should have cut all of these to the same length to begin with, but oh well. And then cut across and set that aside. And then twist this one. Twisty, twisty. There we go. Okay, something sort of like that, trying to make it even-ish all the way along, and then give it 2 quick rolls back and forth, and then set it aside. Now we've got 2 pieces, and then do the same thing for the third one. Take it, set its length, cut it, and twist it, hopefully. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Something like this, hopefully. Sort of same kind of tightness, twist it all the way down, and then give it a couple quick rolls back and forth to lock those in. Perfect. Now, what we will do is take each of these and put them in half. So half, half, and half, and then flip them around so that the twist goes in the opposite direction. Oop, it doesn't. That I did not think of. Okay, that's fine. We will twist it in the opposite direction. That's fine. Untwist and re-twist in the opposite way, because it's actually kind of important that these twists go opposite to each other or they won't work out nicely. We might have to re-roll this out into a uniform and even thickness, and yeah, that's what we're going to end up having to do. That's fine. That'll be fine. It'll all work out. And then fold it in half and twist it in the opposite direction. And go something like that. That is not turning out as evenly as I was hoping. It's fine. It'll work out. And hopefully untwist nicely, but if not, oh well. Ooh, that one untwists nicely. Awesome. And then retwist in the opposite direction. Hopefully. If everything goes well. And it's kind of bunching up in that one spot, but other than that, that's okay. Okay, sort of like that. And then last one. Let's just roll that one out. I don't think it's going to untwist. I just don't feel confident in its untwistingness and its ability to be untwisted. All right, and then fold it in half again and twist it in the opposite direction. I really thought just cutting it in half and turning it around would give me an opposite one, but it didn't. And that's too bad. Okay, so now we've got 2 twists that go the opposite direction for each one. So now we're just going to take and kind of press them together. And flattish, and kind of make it one sort of piece so that we have this knitted looking thing. It ends up looking knitted, if you can see that. Am I bringing it close enough? I'm sure I am. It ends up looking knitted, which is awesome, I think. Oop, backside, that's okay. There we go, perfect. All right, and it's all squished together and they're stuck pretty well, and we'll squish it in that direction a little bit, just so that it fattens out a little bit more. Okay, then what we want is a heart. So we're gonna have to make a heart template from a bit of scrap paper. I have this paper I painted on the other day, but I don't think I've got enough clear space from it that I can, yeah, sure I do. We'll just take off this corner right here. Okay, so take and fold that in half and cut out a heart. Let's see. We'll want to start out not too small because we can always make it smaller if we need to. But it's really hard to add paper back. Okay. That's too tall. I want it fatter. Alright, let's try that and see how that ends up. It's a little better. Let's actually bring the bottom point up a little bit. I think that will give us a fatter heart. There we go. And our aluminum ball will fit right in that, and that's perfect. Alright, so that's going to be about the size of our pendant, I think. Alright, and then let's just, it's going to be not quite wide enough, but that's okay. We will work it out. Let's just cut out our heart and see how we go from there. Okay, like that and like that. Okay, and we'll just set that piece aside for a moment. We might end up needing it. We'll see how it goes. Let's just take, I think what we will do is we'll take a bit of white and put it right on the sides there. So let's take some white and roll it out into a snake and cut off an edge. That kind of scrunched it and I didn't mean it to. That's all right. It will straighten back out again. So we've got a cut off edge there that we can line up right like that. There we go. And that gives us the edge of that heart. Perfect. I am a genius. And you know it's true because you heard it here first. There we go. And then cut off that edge, and that gives us an awesome, perfectly shaped heart. Let's squish it down just a little bit further so we make sure everything stays together. And redefine those right at the bottom there. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. And that'll fit right over that. Hopefully. We might have to take a little bit off that aluminum ball actually. And then let's give our heart a border. So we'll take, that's not going to go all the way around. That's okay. We'll grab some more white and roll out a new piece. This is taking longer than I expected it to. That's fine. It'll be what it'll be. All right. There's a lot of rolling involved in this particular craft. But that's okay. It'll work out. All right, try and make it even as possible. Hopefully, sort of. And then let's cut our end back at that angle again. And try it again. Try wrapping our heart one more time. Go, just to give it a little bit of extra width and breadth and everything. And then we can take and lay it just over the top and cut it off at the same angle so that it meets in the center, hopefully perfectly. And there we have something resembling a knitted heart. Now, if you didn't want to make it a pocket pendant so that you could do things like essential oil in it, you could stop there and that would be an awesome pendant heart. But I do want to make it a pocket pendant, so for that I'm going to have to make a back that I can lay this front piece over so that it is a pocket. For the back, I'm going to use the same white. That's the reason why we have so much white out. So let's warm the white up real quick. Roll it into a ball. Press it flat. Press it more. Try and get it even with something flat. Something that is actually flat, because my hands, we know, are certainly not. Even, hopefully. Okay. That should do, I think. That's, I think, pretty much as flat as we're going to see. Now, this heart is smaller than this one because we've squished it out a little bit and we've added a border to it. And that's exactly what we want. We want our back to be a little bit smaller than our front. So we will just take that heart and cut around it for our back. And all the way around. And then pull this out of the way and lift this off. And then before we go sticking the back to the front, we want to put holes for hanging it. And I want one in each lobe of the heart. That way I can put jump rings through them and hang it on a chain straight. So I've got this little round tool. I'm going to take and just press a hole in each of these lobes at a place where I hope it will be thick enough that it doesn't, I hope it will be thick enough that it doesn't just break away. That's what I was looking for. Those were the words I was meaning to say. Okay. Now decide the side you like the best and face that to your table. And then I am going to have to pull off a little bit of this aluminum foil, but I don't think I'll be able to do it with my hands. Actually, no I won't. I'll be able to do it with that size. That's fine. Okay. And then lay your heart, your top heart, over your backer and curve it around gently so that nothing breaks apart too much, but so that you end up with having the front heart curve back toward the backer. And then pinch that closed all the way around. Get it closed, and there you have a pocket pendant. You'll bake it at normal instructions, normal temperatures, whatever the instructions are for your polymer clay, and then pull the aluminum foil out and shove a cotton ball in there, or whatever you want, really. It doesn't have to be for scents. That's just what I'm going to use it for. But I will shove a cotton ball in there and drip some essential oils in it and carry around a scented heart. If you like this video, do let me know. I love to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all another day. Ooh, remember to subscribe. Bye!